Hi, I'm attorney Ben Schwartz. Today we're going to take up a topic that is near and dear to my heart, and that is getting legal advice after a serious accident. I got an email from an insurance adjuster that's a friend of mine, and for purposes of this video, the name has been changed, but let's say Glenn sent me this email. He says, essentially, can you do a video about this? One of the things that causes me the most stress is knowing that after a motor vehicle accident, people are taking steps that severely damage their own lives and futures, and I cannot do anything to stop them. I'm not allowed to give people legal advice about their rights. I was investigating an accident where a woman was run over by a motorist. Our insured was intoxicated. I visited the claimant in the hospital and quickly determined that based on the nature and extent of the injuries, a $100,000 policy limit settlement would likely be recommended. I was very nice to the lady, and she quite willingly took a check from me for $1,500 and signed a release. I don't feel good about it, but it's my job. Tell more people to get legal advice before they agree to a settlement. And Glenn, I want to tell you thanks for writing in and raising this issue. I understand what you're saying. What you're saying is, as a representative of the insurance company for the at-fault driver, it's not your position, and it's not your right, and it's not your obligation to tell someone, hey, look, go to a lawyer, you've got a big settlement coming to you, you've got money coming to you that'll help you secure your future and help you live a better life now that you have these significant injuries. It's not your job to do that, and in fact, it's actually your job to protect your insured, meaning it's your job to protect the at-fault driver from being sued, from having an excess verdict, a verdict from a jury that is more than the available insurance coverage. And I understand as a legal professional that you are doing your job when you go to a hospital room, you meet with a woman who's been run over, you get her to sign off on a general release, and she waives her right to sue in return for some small pittance. I understand that. I'm not sure that most of the population in the United States also understand that, and so that's why I agree we should do this video. So folks, if you're watching, what I'm saying in this video is, if you, a friend, family member, someone you're related to, or someone that you know, if there's been a significant accident, there's been a significant injury, there's a reason why everyone says get legal advice from a lawyer. There's a reason why personal injury attorneys offer free consultations in order to give you legal advice. It's because the insurance company has an obligation. The insurance company has an absolute duty to get the at-fault driver or the at-fault person out from under your legal claim. And they're going to do that as inexpensively as possible. Their goal is to get your signature on a release on a document where you waive your right to sue. And if you meet with an insurance claims representative, if you sign anything, if you agree to anything, you're probably shooting yourself in the foot. And quite frankly, that's not really the proper analogy. What you're really doing is you're shooting yourself in the head, because if you've been significantly injured in an accident, how are you going to pay your rent? How are you going to pay your mortgage? How are you going to put food on the table for your kids to eat? You need to make sure that you take steps to secure your financial stability. That's what you speak to an attorney about. So my pitch to you is, wherever, people all over the United States, inside and outside the United States, watch these videos, and I get emails and messages and direct messages on Facebook and comments through YouTube from all over the world. If you're watching this video, here's what I want you to know. Wherever you are, wherever your accident was, go to a qualified personal injury lawyer in the jurisdiction where your accident occurred or where you reside, and get the free consultation. Get some legal advice. Get someone who understands the insurance company's playbook and who can help you defend against the insurance company trying to run its plays to make sure that you don't get your ball down the field, to make sure that your future is sold out for the betterment of the at-fault driver, for the betterment of the insurance company. Get that free legal consultation before you agree to anything. Get that free legal consultation before you talk to anybody from any insurance companies. If you don't, you may be putting the bullets in the gun and putting the gun up to your own temple with your finger on the trigger. It just doesn't make sense. So I think I want to say thank you to Glenn. You know, insurance adjusters tend to look at these cases as games, and they tend, in my experience, to compartmentalize these things and sort of turn it into a game that they're playing so that they can sleep at night and so that they can look themselves in the mirror when they're shaving their face, you know, and not feel guilty about what they're doing to innocent victims of significant personal injury claims. But Glenn, I think it's very brave of you to send me that email. I thank you for sending me that email. I thank you for helping me to educate people about what to do after an accident. Now, if you're watching this video, I hope that you found it informative. I hope that you will share it with your friends and family. I hope that if you have a question relating to personal injury law or litigation, that you will feel free to send me an email. My email address is ben.schwartz@schwartzandschwartz.com. Thanks for watching.